Dogs are man's best friends. Agreed. They are faithful, loyal, and reliable. Sometimes, though, things could go the opposite route and these same animals will turn against their owners, mauling them to death. So today, we are going to tell you about a time when dogs killed their own owners. 1. Bethany Lynn Stevens. On December 13, 2017, 22-year-old Bethany Lynn Stevens took her 2 pit bulls for a walk but never returned. The next day, her badly mutilated body was found on a field. Stevens had been killed by her dogs. The dogs protected her corpse and did not allow anyone to come near. Even the police remained at a distance for several hours until the animals were separated from her. While waiting, police watched one of the dogs eat Stevens's body. The scene was so gruesome and unbelievable that people speculated that Stevens was a victim of a rape murder and not dog mauling as police had stated. However, police concluded that she was killed by the dogs and even released details of her death just to calm people's nerves that a rapist-murderer was not on the prowl. Stevens had just moved out of her parents' house before the attack. However, she had left the dogs in her parents' home. She lived nearby and used to visit the animals every day to take them for a walk. This continued until December 13th, when the pit bulls turned on her. They pushed her to the ground, biting her in the head, face, throat, hands, and arms. Her hands and arms were bitten because she had tried to use them to fight off the dogs. 2. Linda Oliver. In 2013, 63-year-old Linda Oliver and her husband found a Rottweiler Mastiff dog roaming the streets. The couple took pity on the animal and adopted it. This innocent act of kindness turned deadly when the dog bit Linda to death a few days later. On the fateful day, Linda found the adopted dog attacking her smaller dog in her yard. She tried to stop the violent assault, but the larger dog targeted her instead. She was badly injured and managed to crawl into the house to call her husband. By the time authorities arrived, she was dead. Meanwhile, the adopted dog remained in the yard where it stopped officers from entering the home. Officers shot it, but the dog escaped. It was later tracked down and killed. 3. Kelly Chapman. In 2008, 24-year-old Kelly Chapman was mauled to death in her home by her 2 pit bulls. Her body was found by her husband, Jason Chapman. The attack happened in the bedroom where the couple slept with their dogs. Kelly had received extensive bite wounds in her forearms during the attack. Some of the furniture in the bedroom was also damaged. Both indicated that Kelly had tried to fight off the dogs. It is suspected that the dogs mauled Kelly when she had a seizure. 4. Hill Andrew Williams. In 2009, 38-year-old Hill Andrew Williams was bitten to death by his 2 Mastiff dogs in his California home. While the cause of the attack remains unclear, it is suspected that the 2 Mastiffs, a 52-kilogram male called Butter and a 41-kilogram female called Ivory, mauled Williams after he interrupted them having sex. Neighbors called the Rancho Mirage Police Department after finding Williams bleeding in his backyard. A friend who visited the scene said that Williams was badly injured on his arms. Police found both dogs in the backyard. Meanwhile, Williams was pronounced dead at the hospital. 5. Unnamed woman and her son. A 52-year-old unnamed woman and her 27-year-old son were killed by their Staffordshire Terrier in Hanover, Lower Saxony, Germany. No one had known of the attack, and emergency services were only called after a neighbor saw the body of either the mother or son through the window. Firefighters captured the dog before they could reach the bodies. Just like the US, dog attacks are not alien to Germany. In an attempt to reduce the number of maulings, the government of Lower Saxony had earlier introduced a special dog-holding license for people wanting to buy a dog. Holders of the license are given a test before they can buy the animal, with a second test to follow less than a year after purchase. For more interesting facts, stay with us, subscribe and turn on the notification by simply tapping the bell icon and selecting all. See you soon with a new video.